You are at Lake Rant, where I rant about whatever my $10 a month plus patrons want me to rant about. You can get one of these by being one of those. This one's for Alvis7796, who says, "Gonna be unoriginal for the first rant I request, and just gonna ask you to rant about my Mal. My favorites aren't in order, by the way." Hey man, you don't gotta apologize. Let's see what we got here. Alright. So we've got, first of all, an explanation of the rating scale. 10 out of 10 is an obvious favorite, constantly thinking about and revisiting. 9 out of 10 is good stuff, just a few small quirks or issues that kept it out. 8 is a few unlikable things happened and might have made me a little bored, but whatever. 7 probably made one major mistake or didn't fully realize potential. 6 more mistakes were made and things reached a point of boredom, but still didn't enough to ride to keep me out of a state of boredom. 5 usually painfully average shows that kept me in a 50-50 state of enjoyment. Yeah, this is pretty much the same as my 10 scale, I would say. Respect for that. Let's see what we got here. Hunter x Hunter 2011, One Punch Man, Dana Ganani, Kobayashi's Maid Dragon, Gurren Lagann, Steins Gate, Mob Psycho 100, Kill La Kill, JoJo Part 4, and High School DxD. So I'm mostly seeing like hype beast shit here, you know? I would say that Gurren Lagann, One Punch Man, Hunter x Hunter, Mob Psycho, Kill La Kill, JoJo, these are all just like hype, over the top, fun, fucking colorful, explosive shows that are just like delightful to experience in general. Steins Gate is kind of hype in a similar fashion, but you know, obviously while not being an action show, but it has some of those same emotions and the crazy over the top moments and over the top characters. So the more interesting stuff is Dana Ganani and Kobayashi, because both of those are slice of life, but they're both from Koukyo Shinja, and they both focus on types of interpersonal relationships that I think are underexplored in anime, which is like just more adult, more intimate relationships. Obviously, Dana Ganani is about a married couple. Kobayashi is essentially about a married couple raising a child. So I think that they just have a lot more intimacy than most shows, and that's probably the appeal. But then we got High School DxD, and that's just fan service. So I'm thinking I mean, I know there's people who like this show. I don't know if it's that it has, you know, hype action moments on top of the fan service that make it attractive. But I mean, this is largely a hype beast kind of list, I think. For manga, we've got Dr. Stone, JoJo Part 4 and 7 and 5, Mob Psycho, Hajime no Ippo, and One Piece. Again, I have not changing my stance in any way. Especially when your favorite person is Hiroyuki Imaishi, the most hype director that there is, and Hiroyuki Sawano as the music. It's just everything pumped to 11. That's what this list is. It's just like, I want everything to blow my fucking face off. Yusuke Murata, who is the artist of One Punch Man's manga, as well as the remake manga, of course, and Eyeshield 21. I do not know Takagi Wataru. He's a voice actor, it looks like. Who did he play that's on your favorites lists? It looks like he's one of the kids from Detective Conan, pretty majorly. Hajime no Ippo, as I don't even remember that character that well. Certainly not what he sounds like. He's in Mob as well. Where was that? Mob. He's just some con artist. It's just a lot of random roles. I don't know what you like him for in particular. I don't have a good sense of what he sounds like. Hirohiko Araki, the creator of JoJo, and Eiichiro Oda for One Piece. So that's all pretty understandable. Let's see, characters. We've got... Their favorite is Haida from Agretzko. I don't know if this guy gets majorly developed in the second season or something, because I've not watched that far yet. But it's an interesting choice. Kobayashi, I absolutely love. One of the most relatable protagonists in anime. Here's a JoJo that I don't know enough about to comment on, as well as this One Piece. Reigen, everybody loves. Spike, everybody loves. Kurisu and Matoi Ryuko, both absolutely beautiful women who everybody loves. So, yeah, I mean, I have no complaints about any of this, obviously. I would say our taste is, seems fairly similar. You gave a 1 to Excel World, which is the only acceptable score for that show. You like Shiruki Hime, that's good. I like it too. Yeah, I mean, big DBZ. A lot of DBZ going on here, and pretty well liked. I mean, we got 175 completed, so probably not been into anime for a huge amount of time, which, I mean, generally, you know, I would say people whose favorites are all hype beast shows, it tends to be that you've probably watched all of these because they are highly recommended, and probably all of them were like, oh shit, fuck, crazy shit's happening. Like, if I were to recommend anime to you, I actually think I would just recommend stepping away from this, because like I feel like there's sort of a comfortable groove going on here that could be disrupted, and the fact that Kobayashi and Danaganani are here and High School DxD shows, and a lot of the stuff that was in your list that was better rated, signifies that you are clearly capable of liking stuff from other genres and are not limited to hypebeast shows and what you enjoy. So I feel like it's probably only a matter of time before you find something more emotional that might crack the top 10. I mean, for one thing, I highly recommend watching Sangatsu no Lion if you haven't yet. I definitely think that in a strange way falls in exactly with your taste. But let me know if you agree based on if you end up watching.